Today, I'd like to talk about two related concepts, a working thesis and the process of discovery. And these are interlinked with a philosophy that it's not really a good idea to force a student into saying, this is my thesis, and then telling the student you can't change, you've got to stay with that original idea because that kind of assumes that you have everything in your head before you even start writing the 6 to 12 page research paper. And you know what? That just doesn't work because oftentimes what happens is you do more research, you do more thinking. As you write your thinking, you're not just typing out something that's already fully formed in your head, you are discovering what you want to say as you're writing it. And oftentimes the very best writers discover what they want to say, the process of discovery. By the time you finish writing 10 pages, you get to that last paragraph and you say, and this is what I've been trying to say all along. That can then be copied, pasted up to the top of your paper, and you've changed your main point, your thesis. You've discovered what you want to say. So you started with a working thesis, a work in progress, if you will. And then as you were thinking and writing at the same time, you came up with the final idea. The very best mystery writers do this. You don't start off a mystery by saying to yourself as the writer, okay, I'm going to fool the reader into thinking that the butler did it all along. It was the butler's wife or the butler's wife's brother or something like that. Usually what happens is a mystery writer writes a 300-page novel and then discovers who did it because they're letting their brain do the imagination as they're writing the novel. Same thing with somebody who's writing a 6 to 10 page or 12-page research paper. You've got a rough idea of what your main point is when you start. You let your brain do the critical thinking because you may change your idea as you're discovering new things through research, especially. And so it really gives you more freedom to be a good thinker and a good writer. I hope that makes sense. Working thesis eventually leads you to the final thesis through the process of discovery. If you have any questions, as always, send me an email. I'll be happy to answer.